Hello, my name is Rosana Molino, and welcome to the rosanamod podcast. Want to modify your life? That is corny, but I'm going to keep it in there. This variety show brainstorms solutions for everyday challenges, unlocks your secret potential, think outside the box with creative ideas that improve your business and your life. Get inspired with special guests, get motivated with how-to projects for the whole family, and learn that life is too short for anything less than being happy. Laugh with me or at me, it doesn't matter. Somebody's going to laugh. Welcome to the rosanamod Variety Pod. This is your vessel and host, Rosana Molino, aka rosanamod, and we are at episode 114, 114. Yes, I am rosanamod, which soon to be changed to just Rosana Molino because it's just really annoying. And I'm like, this is something that I've had for years. It's just easier to write that way because people don't know how to pronounce my last name. So, and then I thought, when you really want to know how to pronounce something, you practice it and you learn how to do it, right? And if you don't care, then you just don't do it. So you should care to pronounce my last name correctly and spell it correctly because it's not going to be rosanamod. I want my real name to be my business name. And that will avoid any kind of copyright issues, any kind of problems. It's just easier that way. I might sign my stuff rosanamod, but I'm not going to be known as rosanamod. But right now I wanted to talk about beauty. Why are we talking about beauty? Because I'm gorgeous. Not really. Okay. I am actually. I'm not that bad. I get along. Or do I? What do you consider getting along? I don't know. Nothing like you think. No, I'm still single. I couldn't find my primer today. And I don't usually use primer because I have really oily skin. But I noticed that it's not for people that have oily skin or people that don't have oily skin that use a primer. Primers are basically used for, as an artist, the makeup adheres better to the skin when you have a primer. It's like when you're painting a canvas. You want to put some primer on the canvas, or else the paint will pick up all the little lines of the canvas. It'll show up. But if you put a primer on it, not only will the paint adhere to it better, but it will also give it a smoother finish. And that's basically what a primer is in makeup. So what I do is I use a primer. I don't have a specific brand that I use. I just find whatever's on sale. That's how I've been. Unless you want me to sponsor your product, then let me know. But until then, what I use is whatever. And I couldn't find it today. So not that I misplaced it, it's just that I've been moving things around. They're renovating where I live, so I had to move things in boxes and I kind of lost track of where I put stuff. And I thought, well, you know what? Well, I know where my vitamin is, and I had a bottle of vitamin E capsules to take, and I decided I'm going to break one of the capsules. So I found a needle, I poked the end of it, and then I just squeezed it out over my face. And that's what I have on right now. And I got to tell you, I've had it on for about 15 minutes. And it has definitely, and I'm not just saying this, I'm looking at it. I have these really fine lines on my forehead. I don't know if you've got fine lines on your forehead. And then you have that over 40s mark that's in between your eyebrows. That's called the over 40 line. Anybody that's got that, is over 40. That's the first thing that gets Botox. Not me. I don't do Botox. And I put some on my laugh lines, and I put some on my cheeks and my chin and my neck, and you can see a shine on it, and my face is already oily, so I'm going to use my cream foundation. And remember, it's cream, not powder. If you have wrinkles or if you're trying to hide your lines, like I said, don't ever use powder on wrinkles. You know this, right? If you've listened to my previous episodes, you'll know that this is true. And it goes on really smooth. Now with the vitamin E base primer under it, it just goes on differently. It goes on smoother. It goes on more even. You know how like sometimes, even though you have oily skin and you wash your face a lot like I do, it'll kind of dry up the top part of your eyebrows, like on top of your eyebrows, sort of that brow line. You'll notice that it gets really coarse and dry skin and flaky a little bit. If you put makeup right on top of that, it's just going to show more. That's another reason why the primer is good. It will get rid of those flakes and those dry skin patches that you have on your skin. And when I use base foundation, also, another trick, I put it on top of my lips. And I put some on my earlobes, because I don't want my earlobes to stick out as a different color from the rest of my face. So I'll put some on my earlobes, not the backs, just the front, and then I'll use some on my neck. And when I put some on my neck, I don't go all the way down my neck, I just sort of midway, and there we are. Perfecto. Perfecto. Who said this is a perfect color? I went to Sephora some years ago, before I stopped using her line. They have this machine that they stick on your, but not machine, but like this little handheld device that they touch, or they get close to your cheek, and it gives them a number, and that number matches the foundation exactly to your color. So I've been using this same color foundation. I matched that color, which is on the top part of the box that it comes in. It's I forgot the name of the foundation, but it's like a long tube and it lasts like forever. On the very top there's like a patch with a little color, and I took that top off and I just carry that with me when I go to the store, and I match up the makeups to it. I found the exact color on this other brand, which I'm using now. And that number is what I've been using because it's the closest thing to that color. It's amazingly close. So I thought, for a fraction of the cost, because I think the Sephora foundation was costing me like $35, and it did last a while, but it's still $35 compared to this one, which is about $5. Really, I'm not kidding. And this tube is, let me see, 1 ounce. Yeah, it'll last me a long time. I'm having my coffee. I'm gonna put my makeup on Instagram, a before and after tutorial, so that you could see. But the truth is, right now it's a little difficult because of this renovation. There's just a lot of activity and a lot of noise around here. I actually was doing this whole makeup thing where this particular episode where I was just talking about the vitamin E and the skin foundation stuff, I was actually putting my whole face on while I was talking, and I thought, well, that would be pretty good. But then the noises with the zipper opening on my makeup case and the little clanky sounds with the stuff, I thought it was really annoying me. So I thought, that's not going to be cool. Nobody's going to want to hear that. Even if I did put music in the background, it still would be annoying. Like right now, I'm looking for something for, let me see if you can hear this. Do you hear that? Can anybody guess what that is? That's right. Mary in the back. It's a sharpener. Can you guess what that is? That's the zipper up. See, this is what I'm talking about. The most annoying episode ever. I'm going to do an annoying episode. Oh, by the way, I decided to bring back the bloopers. So I'm doing this episode right now on Wednesday, and it's for Monday. And the reason why I'm back and I'm late, as I have been and I'm trying not to be, is not just because of the renovation, but because of Coco's doctor and taking her an update on that. She got her cone removed yesterday for the first time in almost a month. So it was crazy in here. She was adjusting, without the cone. I had to give her a bath finally for the first time ever, because I wasn't allowed to really give her a bath or wash her face or get near her eye. Now I was able to, so she was excited. She was sleeping a lot, but then she was also getting used to the renovation things that they did here, which was change a lot of stuff, and all the boxes that I have of all of my stuff that I took out of the cupboards and the cabinets and other things that I'm doing are everywhere. So I can't deal with clutter. I don't know about you, but if I have a lot of clutter around, I can't focus. Like, I have to have a clean space to work in. I can't do the Einstein, how they have, he had a really messy desk, and they say, well, that's a sign of intelligence. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I guess it could be, but I'm intelligent, highly, of course. Okay, on that note, I'm going to let you guys go. If you want to hear more, and you want to support the show, please do. Thank you in advance. Thank you for listening also. You don't have to support the show. You just support it by listening. Tell your friends, share the information. If this helped you, let me know. You can contact me on Instagram at rosanamod. And that's probably going to stay the same on Instagram. I'm not really on Instagram that much as I should be. And that's it. Hope you enjoy your week, enjoy your day. God bless you. And what do we say?